Greetings from the past, fellow time travelers. I'm Sporkinator, and welcome back to Let's Play Battlezone 98 Redux. Now, before we continue the NSDF campaign, I wanted to try out a few more mods. I recently put one up on the workshop called Epic Explosion Sounds, which will change the explosion sounds in the game to sound, I don't know if they're more realistic, but they're certainly more epic. So rather than try to name the mod Realistic Explosion Sounds or something, I just called it Epic Explosion Sounds. So we're gonna activate that. Also, SSA, which is clearly ass spelled backwards, I see what you did, made a mod called Colorful Reticle Mod, so I want to activate that one as well, because that one sounds exciting. And also today, we will be using the Red Odyssey soundtrack. Another mod that I myself put up on the workshop that I've been using for years in the original game. Not all the time, but like I had to manually put the files into add-on and stuff, but now the mod support is proper, so we can just turn them off and even change the priority of them. Like if certain mods have conflicting files that overwrite each other, you can choose which one takes priority by having them go up and down in the list. Which is, I'm slurring my words real bad, up and down in the list. Anyway, I digress. I'm rambling too much. We gotta go ahead and start the next mission, which is the very first one on Venus. The CCA outpost is protected on all sides by a natural terrain barrier, and the entrance to the outpost is heavily guarded by CCA units and gun towers. You may need to find a way over this barrier to sneak into the base unnoticed. Mission objectives: rendezvous with our forces, destroy the Soviet radar array. You have been issued a Wolverine rocket tank outfitted with both Shadower and Thermal Hornet missiles. To launch missiles, you must hold down the fire button until the missile has acquired a lock. Once a lock is established, release the fire button to launch the missile at the target. Oh boy, doesn't that sound fun? Anyway, let us begin.
There was no love to be found on Venus. Only vengeance. We were there to take back the relic we lost on Mars. But it was so much more to all of us. This was a time for us to strike back for the countless friends we'd lost during the savage attack on the moon. As we dropped through the churning atmosphere, the bolts of lightning and the putrid green clouds set the stage for what lay ahead. We were about to launch the biggest invasion since Normandy. We weren't taking any chances, and we weren't taking any prisoners.
Oh, real quick here. I want to make sure the music does not drown out the other noises, such as voice volume in the game and stuff, so I'm actually going to reduce it to half, or maybe even less than half. I'm really not sure what's ideal here. I just know that the Red Odyssey soundtrack is actually a lot louder than the stock soundtrack, so it may be wise to turn your volume down while using this mod. In my opinion. You do what you want, actually. Anyway, here we go.
In order for our Venusian assault to begin, you must take out the Soviets' radar array inside their outpost to the north. Sky High indicates that the outpost is fortified with gun towers, and Soviet fighters are patrolling the entire area. Take your strike team, find a way inside that outpost, and destroy the radar array. Lieutenant Eldridge's team has already scouted the area. Rendezvous with him at Nav Beacon 1 before you start your assault. Collins out.
Well, as you can see, our reticles are all different colors now. Normally they'd all use a color scheme of green, but the Mitzmine is like purple. And then what the Mitzmine does is it sucks things in, so it'd be actually unwise for me to place one right now. Anyway, I have a very good strategy for getting through this mission, and I will show you what it is. We're gonna send the armory to the rendezvous point, and the tank and the scout that we have are going to follow it. The armory will act as a bullet sponge to absorb damage from the enemies that are coming at us from the front here. I'm also going to group them on F1. There we go, because they might have to switch orders from time to time. And when the armory starts getting shot, you're going to want to pull it back so that it kind of drops out of their view a little bit.
Where's the power?
I don't know.
Right behind you.
I may actually redeploy it to have it regenerate its health now.
Going to geyser.
Because normally what I do when I play this mission is I start moving right away before the mission dialogue stops, but for Let's Play reasons I decided not to do that this time.
Ready to build.
So I don't know how this is going to turn out. I could end up failing for all I know. And that would be terrible, because so far all these missions have been done in one take, and I'm hoping to keep my flawless track record going. So, yeah, I don't normally regenerate here. I usually get to the rendezvous point, regenerate at the geysers that we have there, because there are geysers over there as well. But anyway, that's actually pretty good. We don't have to regenerate it all the way. Just enough so it doesn't get killed. If it does get killed, we don't fail the mission, but it is nice to have it hanging around as an extra target to distract the enemies. We got more enemies coming already. I may just have to use my missiles. Launch Shadower and Hornet together. I've got them linked. Once again, you press L to link similar weapons. Works in rocket tanks, works in grizzlies, works in... yeah, any tank that has two of the same class weapon. Like, these are rockets, that's... well, Sandbag's not actually a mortar, but it's in the mortar hardpoint. Don't ask me why, but... anyway, let's move on. Oh, by the way, the two turrets they start us with, those are following me. Because those will be handy as temporary defense later on. So, the armory's not doing too bad, it's still in the green. And I know it's slower to follow the armory rather than to drive there myself. But trust me, I am not really in a hurry to run into some enemy flankers coming our way. And if I'm quiet for a moment, you can probably hear the Red Odyssey soundtrack playing in the background. It might actually be too quiet. I'll turn the music volume up, maybe. I'm not even sure. I have my headphones real low on purpose so that I can hear myself talk properly, because that does help me not to stutter as much. That's actually what I've found doing a little bit of scientific research on myself, if that makes any sense. Oh gosh, kill that guy. Don't let him kill me, guys. There's a Mitz mine. That didn't turn out to be too useful, but I tried.
In transit.
Okay, so now these wingmen are gonna follow me until we catch up with the enemies here, and don't let that guy live. Please just take him out. There we go. The armory's actually getting away from us at this point, which is bad. The whole point of the armory is to be a distraction, but if it's by itself, it's not a distraction, it's just a suicidal target is all it is. Okay, so let's catch up here. Alright, men. Protect the armory. I think we're actually almost to the rendezvous point. It's not too much further. Oh, shoot.
In transit. Right behind you.
Try to see if I can get the armory to drop behind some terrain and not take as much damage as it might normally want to. Or whatever, just reduce the damage it takes. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, but... there we go. Shadower missile. Very fast, can't outrun it. Does not much damage, but is very dangerous and very lethal. Very annoying? Very useful? Whatever, nonetheless.
This is Commander Eldridge at your disposal, Commander. I've just received word from my scout, Razor 1, that he's located the outpost and dropped a nav camera at its location. Let's check it out, but keep an eye out for Soviet runners trying to get back to warn the others.
Okay, if you looked on my radar, you saw that these tanks were actually on the blue team, the allied team. That's new. They used to be on the red team until you got close. This doesn't really change how the mission plays out at all, because they become friendly once you're within range, and you can never get close enough to actually have them shoot at you before the mission script changes them to be friendly, so... I guess it just makes sense, though.
Ammo deployed. Armory here. Building supplies.
Fall back, man. Don't go too far ahead.
Yes, sir. Protecting.
I'm gonna refill my ammo before we get going here, so... I guess in the meantime, I'll just launch Shadower missiles at this guy until he goes away. Sometimes I wonder if I should pick these guys out of the sky. I don't want them getting back to base. I cannot snipe worth crap. They really need to fix the dot on the pilot's head, though. It's like above the head instead of actually in it. So I don't even know where I'm aiming anymore. I'm not used to that. Anyway, I'm at full ammo now. How much scrap do we have? Oh, tanks... my two offensive units could really use more ammo, so I think I'll do that. Needs repair, but... oh, we're out of scrap, so never mind. We're just getting ammo for them, and then we're off. Looks like the armory's finished regenerating its health, so I'm gonna prepare to get up and move again.
Got your 6. Ready to move. Razor here.
How come you don't have your ammo yet, Scout? The power-ups dropped, didn't they? I don't know what happened. Maybe one of the other tanks stole it. Anyway, we're off.
Oh, follow the leader.
This time, the armory shall be tasked with going to Navbeacon 2, the CCA outpost. And now we have 4 units following it instead of just 2. So, meeting up with those 2 tanks has really augmented our offensive power, which will most certainly come in handy. We will be getting a recycler and factory later, just gonna tell you that now. So don't give up hope if you're having trouble with this mission. It gets better. Don't worry about it, guys. Oh, that guy's escaping. How dare you. Zoom in, jump out, aim, and fire. Air snipe, baby, air snipe. Hop snipe, jump snipe, whatever you want to call it. It's one shot, one kill, baby, the way of the sniper. Which interconnects to a comment I made in Donkey Kong 64. I recorded that earlier today. I guess I should really get into the habit of promoting my other Let's Plays in my other Let's Plays. Like, for example, you should check out my Donkey Kong 64 Let's Play that I have in progress, and my Legend of Korra Let's Play. Anyway, you're here for Battlezone, so I won't try to bore you with the details. Haha. Take that. The armory's gonna take a lot of damage here, probably. But it's only one fighter, so how bad could it be? I need the armory to slow down, because my units will run to catch up, and then they won't be shooting like they're supposed to. Oh, he actually tried to get away. Now that's funny. One does not simply escape the Sporkinator. It's not that easy, man. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm saying it's not that easy. Okay, armory here. Turret 1. Turret 2. Somewhere here, why not? And everybody following the armory. Guess we're just gonna wait here for further instructions. Because there is a CCA base ahead. And one does not simply get past a wall of gun towers. Take a look here. Yeah, that looks fun. I'll take things that are not gonna happen for 200, Alex.
Razor 1 reporting. I've worked my way up to a peak above the outpost. Looks like we could eject into the base from here. I'll drop a nav beacon here now. Razor 1 out.
Fun fact, it is possible to go straight in through the front door if you distract the towers, hide behind terrain, and have these guys fire. But I'm gonna complete the mission in the more traditional way, as it were, as Razor 1 has called us up to the volcano peak, so we're gonna go rendezvous with him and see what he found. He did say that we could eject into the base from there, so we're probably gonna say goodbye to the super handy rocket tank, unfortunately, because this is tradition. Alright, so, what have you to say, Razor 1? You're not Razor 1, you're Razor 5.
Glad you could make it, sir. Volcano's interfering with our communications. Make appearance now. Follow me. I'm going in.
Alright. So, with Control B, we eject into the base, and believe it or not, that other pilot actually did eject, but he won't be entering the base. He's just gonna fall down and hang out. When a recycler reappears, or appears, I should say, he'll probably start walking back to base and add to our pilot count. So, as we drift through the foggy atmosphere downwards into the CCA base, lo and behold, an APC ripe for the taking. Now, to deploy soldiers in an APC, it is the same key that you press to gather scrap in a scavenger or deploy your turret. It is in fact the K key on the keyboard. Now I remapped my keys, so that's not what I'm pressing. But anyway, the easiest way to destroy this radar array is to target it first, and then press K to release your soldiers. And even though they're CCA soldiers, they fight for us because reasons.
Excellent work, Commander. The radar array is down, and we're ready to begin our assault. Rendezvous with the recycled Utah and her unit factory. We've dropped a nav beacon at her location. Set up a base and destroy the Soviet recycler to the north. Drop the nav camera there as well. Hurry, Commander.
Alright, so, as it turns out, our recycler appeared where the armory is. So we're gonna do the easy thing, pack up the armory, and allow the recycler to take this geyser where the armory was.
Ready to move. Heading out.
We also have a factory, which we will deploy over on this geyser right here.
Moving out. Going for geyser.
I'll have the armory stand by waiting for another geyser.
Heading out. Deploying.
It'll find one. There's another one back there somewhere. So once the factory is deployed, then I'll give the armory in order to just go to the nearest geyser. That'll work.
Going to geyser.
There we go. Perfect. Now, wingmen, don't worry about the armory anymore. Your main priority is the recycler. And let us build some scavengers. Now, even though we had a constructor on Mars, for whatever reason, we can't build one on this mission, and we don't have one to start with either. Which is weird, which means we can't make silos.
I'm on it.
We took a step backwards in technology, and I'm really not sure why. I really think it's a mistake, and I may patch it in a mod later on. I don't know, man. I could have patched it in single-player fix, but I kinda didn't bother because I wasn't sure if it was intentional or not. Oh, and I've got more soldiers now because I went to the recycler, so I'm gonna unleash 5 soldiers on this APC here. There's a funny thing that happens when you take an enemy vehicle and you stay inside it without directly shooting, which you can't directly shoot in an APC. You become invisible to the enemy. They'll never attack you unless you hop out and get back in. So if you've done what I did and you stole an APC, you're basically totally stealthy to the enemy for some reason.
Construction started.
And it's intentional that way, because there is a mission later on that relies on it. And it works in multiplayer too, but heck, as soon as you shoot and hit even a friendly unit, your cover's blown, so
Building complete.
it's not really that much of a problem. I don't think anyone has ever exploited it ever, except one time when I was playing Sir Strat King in a multiplayer strat match back in Battlezone 1.4, and what happened was he was in a mine layer and I sniped him out of it, got in the mine layer, and then just started laying mines, and none of his towers shot me because they didn't know I was an enemy, because I was incognito, you might say. So I wiped out all 5 of his lives, and it was game over. And the game, he wasn't really expecting to win that game anyway, because it was all versus him and there were 2 other players in the game. All I did was save time. I've got a pretty decent force. We could actually go for an attack right now, couldn't we? But the question is, how wise is that? Well, I'm feeling reckless today, so let's go for it. There's no reason to drag this mission out if I can get away with an early attack. Now you can approach from 2 directions, either the north or the south. It looks like the routes are equally long, and I don't know if you can tell by looking at my mini-map, but there's like a terrain formation that we're gonna drive around the top of to approach from the north, or the bottom of to approach from the south. So, wish me luck here. I'm gonna approach from the north, that's what I usually do. And I find it weird how my caps lock key gets stuck on even if it was off when I started the game. Like just toggling my radar with it, it sometimes toggles caps lock when it's not supposed to. Oh crap, there's a turret, and it's deployed, so it's a priority. I'm gonna have to secure this scrap field a little bit. Otherwise my scavengers are gonna wander over here and we're gonna have a problem. Guys, could you attack more? Guys?
No mercy.
Go over there and attack that one. Gosh, they're all clustered together. This is really making trouble for me. But look, the turrets don't pay me any mind, though. Because I'm in an enemy vehicle that I either sniped or stole. In this case, I just stole it because it was empty. And there goes one of my tanks. Wow. Looks like we're going to have quite a battle here. Yeah, take out that turret. Before he can do anything. Holy crap, how many turrets are there here? I don't remember there being this many. And if anyone shoots me, it's a total accident, because neither friendlies nor enemies will shoot me in this APC, which is kind of funny. I'm gonna have to rebuild my army, but that's okay.
I'm on it.
I would normally build a silo here, but I can't, because there's no constructor. And that, I don't understand that at all. We had it in the last mission. Really weird that it's gone now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's gonna have to recycle.
I'm on it.
Well, I don't think I'm ready to assault the enemy base yet, because I just took a huge bunch of losses from that battle there with all those turrets and flankers. I never claimed to be good at this game. I just claimed to have been able to beat the campaign on very hard, which is what I'm doing now. But anyway. Gonna take my scavengers a while to get all that because it's so far away and I can't make a silo and there's no geysers over there, so it's not like I can move my recycler closer. I mean, I could put it where the factory is, but it's not that much closer. Jeez. Anyway, Tank 4, the super damaged one, gonna recycle. Scout 6 is gonna recycle too. And that's arguably sometimes cheaper than repairing and rearming them, so that's what I do. Have the turrets returned? We may have to launch a second assault. Where do you think you're going? He's retreating from something. Gonna find out what it is. There's another turret there, surely enough.
No mercy.
Alright, Scavenger, stay back. Let my wingmen take care of this turret.
No mercy. No mercy.
Are you serious, guys? Come on, it should be dead already. Alright. Guess I'm sending back Tank 7.
Farewell, funny ride.
Building another tank and another scout to replace that, kind of. Partially.
Factory here. Building underway.
Well, thanks for the free scrap, guys, but I'd rather you came to my base instead of over here in this already existing scrap field. I think they're hustling me. They're getting me to die over here so that it takes longer for me to assault their darn base. See, I thought I was gonna cheese this mission and make it short, but that's clearly not happening.
Yes, sir. Farewell, funny ride.
Good lord, man. So you need Scout 8 to follow me, Tank 7 to recycle. Tank 6, where's Tank 6? Is that one of the new ones? Okay, he needs to follow me. Oh man, and this guy's low on ammo. I'm gonna send him back. Because it's faster than rearming them, I'm really not kidding. Or it's easier. It's easier and faster in a lot of cases. I thought I sent you back. Okay, so 2 and 3 are good. 6 and 8 are good. 1 and 5 should be recycling soon. I'm gonna have to guard this scrap field for a little while. And I can't make a barracks either, because once again, no constructor, so if I release my soldiers, I have to run back to the recycler if I want more. Gosh darn it. It's annoying.
Recycler here.
Man, if I had a constructor in this mission, it'd be amazing. You know how fast I would gather all this scrap? I would build a super army that no one could kill. Or at least the AI couldn't kill. Alright, 4, 6, and 8 are in my new tank force. And once again, Tank 5, I want to remind you to recycle. Okay, he did. Another tank, another scout. I'm also going to assault the base with my soldiers, because why not? Oh, good lord. Another tank. Looks like Scout 8 is going back after this fight. So is Scout 3. I'm sorry that this is taking so long, but it's whatever. It's not like I'm camping or anything. I am trying to move on here. It's just being really difficult. Yeah, shoot it while it's vulnerable. Repay it in kind. Okay. I don't quite have 14 scrap, which is what I need for another scout and another tank, so I'm waiting a little bit for my scavengers to make another drop here. And once again, 3 and 8. Be recycling, please. Okay, cool. Building more.
Construction started.
I could place turrets over here, that's one idea, but then if I bring those 2 turrets over, I leave my base unguarded, and if I build new turrets, I have less scrap for my offense. It's a balancing act. I'm thinking we can finally get going now. I may not rush too fast, because I want those new units I built to catch up with me. But soon enough, we should be destroying that base. And burning it down to the ground. How dare those Russians invade my territory? Venus is my home. This is my house! I'm just kidding, I said the same about Mars and the Moon, didn't I? I don't even know. There's a light tank there. There's no reason to really go after him at the moment. Nope, follow close, guys. Stay with me, don't go running ahead. Alright, he's coming for something. Kill him. Did he tag me by mistake? Do I see squares appearing when things explode? I do see squares. That's kind of weird. I think there's something wrong with the alpha, or maybe I don't know what it is. My game could be glitched for all I know. But you see, I started it up fresh and then hit the record button, so I don't know what the problem would be. It's weird. I'm seeing squares in the explosions. Like, it's kind of hard to see, but it's definitely there. Everything is looking squarish. So I wonder how vulnerable my base is while I'm gone. Is it gonna get destroyed? It only has 2 turrets guarding the recycler, and the factory is completely uncovered. Funny thing is, these campaign missions are so darn easy. You can get away with that. Did I crush the other one? It didn't feel like I hit him. Oh, I don't see any sign of intelligent life, so I guess I got him. What's that? Oh, it's a thing, and it's dead. Cool. The best flanker is a dead flanker. Alright, so here's the base. Take out this power with soldiers. I'm gonna move my units to a position here so that they don't shoot. I want them to all get behind here before they start shooting the recycler. Just all get over here. No, don't shoot yet. Wait for everyone to get here. Want everyone to get here for... Oh, the soldiers are gonna kill it anyway, so it's whatever. Yeah, aim for that recycler, baby. Boom.
Excellent work, Commander. I'd say you are shaping up to be a shining star in the NSDF.
Well, that was easy. What do they have for us next? Look at that poor gun tower. It's just overwhelmed. Oh, there we go. Behind enemy lines is the name of the mission and the achievement. Mission completed. Your success in destroying the CCA's radar array has given us our opportunity to attack the CCA base and recapture the starport relic. We are preparing our full force for an assault on their main base. You will lead a team in establishing a base of operations from which we will push forward into the CCA base. Whoa! No need to get violent now. I guess I'll save for good measure. I haven't saved since April 27th, and today is actually May something. I don't even know. It's Wednesday. That's what it is. And override existing game. Did it even... I guess it's saved. Yeah, it got it. Alright, so let's see what's next. Oh boy. We continue exploring Venus. Next time on Let's Play Battlezone 98 Redux. I'm Sporkinator, and I thank you so much for watching straight from beginning to end. And may we meet again in the future, in an alternate universe, in an alternate timeline, or maybe even sometime in the past. Goodbye for now. The music isn't playing. This is really weird.